Alright, hello and welcome back to Joga Bonito. This is episode number 17 today, and it's a pretty exciting one. We're going to play the second leg then against Flamengo. We've got ourselves that 1-0 lead from the first leg, and we have the potential to get ourselves into the Copa Libertadores final today. It's actually above and beyond what I expected we were going to be able to achieve this season, and I'm kind of shocked that we've been able to achieve it, especially as I look at this squad and I see lots of gaps and lots of areas that I want to improve. We're doing... Excuse me. We're doing really well in the league as well. Let me update you on that too. Although results have kind of been a bit average since the last episode. So last episode we played Flamengo away. This was the result, obviously. We got that 1-0 win and we got that red card. Right at the end. But since then we've had 3 draws and a 2-0 win. The draws have been not great. I've seen the side turn a little bit goal shy. Sasa maybe stopped scoring, although he did score in that 1-1 draw with Mineiro. But that is his only goal, and considering he's got about 40 goals this year, then, you know, maybe that's a bit of a worry. But to be honest, if we can get ourselves a draw in this game, that suits us down to the ground because it means we will be into that final. So I'm kind of hopeful. In terms of the league table, this is how it looks. We are still there or thereabouts. There's 7 games to go and we are still just 2 points off the lead with the best goal difference in the league at that as well. We've only lost 4. We have now drawn 11 though. So we are kind of racking up those draws at the moment. Flamengo still the team to beat. 7 games to go. We do not have to play Flamengo. We don't have the worst end of the year really, so there's potential for a title there. I'm sure we can do it, but we'll have to come back to that. That's for another day, because today is all about this semi-final second leg, and I'm going to show you the team that I've picked. There are a few issues going on. Just look at this team. You can see that Almada is in dire need of a rest. He's only 86% condition. However, I'm going to need to play him because he's basically our best cam by far, and he's actually hit some really good form and he's been quite impressive this year eventually. I really want him in the team, and such an important game, I'm going to risk the fact that he needs the rest and he's going to start. Other than that, you can see that at right back, we've got an issue too. Jadson, who is not a right back, as you can see there. He's a centre mid, a box-to-box midfielder, a pretty good one at that. He's going to have to play right back today because Orihuela, who's usually been playing there, is suspended. Also, Edelson is carrying an injury here. He's our other right back. Also, we've got Dodo, our left back, who's missing. He's been starting recently. And also then Fabrizio Bruno. He got sent off at the end of that last game, right at the end. So he's suspended. So we've got a few people who are missing out there. We've got our big bench there. That's the team. Robinho, Lucas Silva been solid in midfield. These 2 wingers have been impressing me. Pedro Roca and Marquinhos Gabriel. Been really impressed with both of them, actually. Both chipping in with goals too. And then we've got Sasa trying to continue as our goal threat up front. I have dropped us down to a lower defensive line. We're still going to press a little bit higher. I'm a bit worried about this difference, but I feel like it's kind of a compromise. I've also told us that in transition, I've told us to regroup rather than to counter press. I'm hoping we can be a bit more solid in this game, especially as it's a game that if we draw, we go into a final. So yeah, we've got a player who needs a number. Let's give him the number 46, and then in we go to this game then. Flamengo. This is the home game, remember. We got that 1-0 win away from home, even more impressively. They play quite a deep formation there. You see Felipe Luis and then this 4 across the middle. Bruno Henrique scored lots of goals against us. So did Arrascaeta in the league games this year. Let's hope we can avoid that. The assistant didn't do much with his team talk there. We're underway, and it's a highlight straight away. It looks like it might be their highlight unless we can nick this ball off them. We've got Sasa doing a bit of pressing. They've gone back to the keeper, Diego Alves. Rodrigo Chao now. It looks like it is going to be a chance for them. First minute, and they've headed over. Okay, so they didn't score, so we don't need to worry about that. And we're now on the attack. It's Jadson. Almada in the box. Brought down. Okay, we're going to get ourselves a penalty. Yeah, we are. Sasa's going to be able to give us a 2-0 lead here. And he does. There we go. 2-0 up then. They need 2 goals. I mean, 2 goals would give them, the away goal lead, but they still need to score twice. Sasa puts it down there, bottom right, keeper goes the wrong way. What a start that is for the lads. Just the second attack, they had 1, then we went up the other end and scored 4 minutes in. Keep slowing it down. If we can keep slowing it down from here, this is us into the final, where, by the way, we will play, I'm pretty sure I showed it at the end of last episode, we will play Boca Juniors or River Plate. The 2 Argentinian giants are playing each other, as well as us 2 Brazilian teams. Oh dear, though. They've got a penalty now. It looks like they might be equalising. It's going to be a penalty from Rafinha, who scores. It's 1-1. They're within 1 goal of now being in charge of this tie. Not good. A penalty apiece and 1-1 half an hour into the game. I'm going to tell my players. I'm going to praise them. Let's go for a praise. It didn't do a lot, basically. I don't want to shout down to show some passion because they're not doing badly. But also, yeah, anyway. We've scored. What a goal. Egidio, the left back. I've said we've had some issues at fullback. Dodo's out injured. We brought Egidio in for this game and he's just scored this absolute rocket. They now need 2 again. Gabriel crosses, flicked on by Pedro and he just smashes it. Keeper gets a touch and it kind of bounces all into the box there. Get in. 2-1. Right, that should take us through to half time. We're going to have a lead on the night and, of course, a lead 3-1 on aggregate at half time. There you go. They're looking delighted now. This is good. I'm wary of changing anything because I don't want to upset anything really now. I just kind of hope it carries on this way. Let's have them just to get creative. That didn't go down too badly. I don't mind that. Jadson's having a fairly solid game at right back here. Considering he's definitely not a right back. I'm glad to see that happening. They're on the attack though. A goal for them now does make it a little bit more edgy. Vitinho, Bruno Henrique, Felipe Luis in the box. What can he do from here? We're kind of shutting them down nicely, but they've worked it nicely to Rafinha. Gerson, lovely goal. That is a really lovely goal from them. Gerson has scored. 25 minutes till the end. They've worked this really nicely. We didn't let them in easily. And they kind of did a little 1-2 here and he smashes it in. Yeah, keeper's got some crisp packets for wrists a little bit there. Okay, it's really, really tight now. If they score, they are again back in charge of the game. Let's make a sub. Who needs to come off the most? Almada, of course, does. I think it is time to take him off. We're going to get Rodriguinho on. Rodriguinho's a bit of an old man of the team. He's 31. He's not actually that old compared to other players, but a bit of experience perhaps at cam. Maybe that will help. Let's get creative again. That usually... they didn't like that at all. Lucas Silva's now looking exhausted. I'm going to get him off with 5 minutes to go. Nonaka is going to come on. Tell you what I am going to do. Let's put some time wasting on. I don't want to change too much. We've got 1 more sub to try and waste some time as well. There hasn't been another highlight, which is great. We're into added time and now there's a highlight. There's 3 minutes to go. Please let this be our highlight. Rodriguinho, he's got Sasa with him. He's drilled it wide. That's all right. As long as they don't get a highlight from it, that's fine. 1.5 minutes to go. I'm going to make our last change. Marquinhos, Gabriel is going to come off. And Maurizio is going to come on. I don't even know who Maurizio is. I'm pretty sure this is a debut. Oh yeah, I've seen him. He's been training quite well. He's only 18 and he's on for the last minute or so. And that's it. We've made the Copa Libertadores final. Unbelievable scenes. We could be achieving the biggest trophy that we can win pretty much in Brazil. We're going to have a shot at it in the final against one of those Argentinian giants. We've managed to go through against Flamengo. That is insane. A win at their place and a draw at home and we're through. And we're going to play Boca Juniors. There it is, confirmed. It's going to be Boca Juniors. I mean, it's not an attacking game of football that they've played out. 2 games, in fact. 0-0 after 2 legs and then a penalty win for Boca Juniors. I can't quite believe it, you know. That's incredible. We're going to get a bit of money from this as well. So we're into the final where we'll play Boca Juniors. That's going to happen on the 23rd of November, 1 month from now then. And I'm very much looking forward to that. Almada definitely does need a rest. Yes, you're right. Great goal from Egidio. Let's praise him for that. Let's have a look at our schedule then. it doesn't actually fall at the end of the season. It's before the end of the season then. So we're going to have a title race and then a huge final to play before the season is up. I don't know when I'm going to be back. I think I should come back. Should we come and play this Fluminense game? Or do we play that? Is that the next game we play? Maybe a league update in between? Gremio, they're going quite well. International are second. Tell you what, it won't be much of an update, but let's come back for International because they are second. It'll be third versus second there. Let's play that game, and then the game after that we'll play the final, and then after that we'll see where we lie in terms of this end of season, whether we can maybe even do a double. We've got a bit of work to do in the league, and of course Boca Juniors are not going to be an easy opponent. There's their team look. Carlos Tevez is of course still there. He's their captain. They've got this Alexis McAllister. He's actually on loan from Brighton at the moment. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Very exciting times then on Joga Bonito, our Brazilian save. One season in and we might be able to land one of the biggest goals that we have for the whole save. So exciting stuff. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there for today. And like I said, I'll be back for that international game. Thank you very much for watching today. I hope you're as excited as me. Before you go, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn the bell on to make sure you're notified about future videos too. Lots going on the channel at the moment. We've got the Hertha save, we've got daily challenges, and of course Joga Bonito is continuing. I've got lots of ideas about other things too, so I'm just trying to use this lockdown period now to push out more content, and hopefully you guys are enjoying that. Please let me know if you are. But yeah, thank you very much for watching today. I will be back very soon with that international game, and yeah, I'll see you then. Peace.